Okay, folks, here we are. We are at Felton Pond entryway here on October Mountain State Forest. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this video. I'm going to bring you down. So the story goes with this is a couple of kids were partying with a bunch of friends. They said they weren't that drunk because there was a 30-pack between like 20 of them. So they didn't feel like they were under the weather or drunk or anything. So, oops, I forgot to show you. It's called Felton Lake, I believe. No, Felton Pond. There's the, okay, so Felton Pond. You're going to walk down there a little bit and then we'll get to it. So they heard a noise in the woods. And they went to investigate, and they said they saw a creature, human-like, with, you know, hair all over his body. And I think he was moving some pieces of wood. Up there is where the children's camp was. Back in the 60s, the thing there was, counselor was out and looked up in the sky and he saw strange lights. They flickered and then just shot off into space. So UFO sighting, I guess. But down here, like a big, you know, kind of, I guess you could say it was probably like a Bigfoot creature, for lack of a better word. But they didn't say that. They just said, and there's a couple of stories. One of the stories is the one I just told you. And then there's another one where they were hiking. I believe that's up the street from here. We're going to go in this side first. And then I'll show you this too, because this is actually going to be pretty funny. No open fires. Remember that. Hopefully there's nobody here. So we came in, you know, this is not the side that they usually party on, so I'm assuming it's not here where they saw it. Anyway, last time I came here, there was a bunch of ducks, and they were huge, and I said, ooh, I'm not going to go there. Yeah, and of course, when you come up here, come prepared to horse flies, mosquitoes, you name it, they're here. Yeah, the family of ducks are still here. And there's kids too, so I'm not going to disturb them. We're going to go over to the other side, but I just want to show you over here. Okay, and I'm sure there's a regular fly around here too, probably because of all the geese poop. So, yeah, just be prepared for, you know, bring some spray, you know, some bug spray or tick spray too, because ticks are prevalent up here also. So we're going to go walk back and, yeah, what started me on this was, the whole thing was I was just trying to find this Whitney estate up here, which I did find eventually thanks to a good friend of mine. Well, actually, me and a buddy met him online, and he knew all about it because, and he was from the area. So, and it was both of us and just him. So, we figured we'd be all right. And he ended up being a really cool guy. Knows a lot about the area too. So if I want a metal detector or something, I can just ask him, hey, what about here? Is this a good place to go? And he'll say yes or no. Or what it dates back to. I don't know if you heard that, sorry. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of spam calls lately. So we're going to go to the other entry. This is where most of the people go. I don't think that here is where they would have seen him, although this is much more vast forest over here. than where, but I don't think you would have heard much up here. This here is the Gorge Trail. It goes all the way down to another road, and then it comes back up over here, or you can just walk down there and then come back up, whichever way you want to do it. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to switch it around too quick. There's a little trail that I'm assuming this is animals going up there. So I saw a coyote on my way, I think. It was too big for a fox, but it was too small for a wolf, which we have up here also. The only thing I didn't like is it didn't look very healthy. So, and I didn't, you know, I don't have anything, so I'm kind of unarmed at all, you know. So, hopefully you don't run into anything. Most people that do this shit, you know, has a sidearm or at least a knife. I have nothing because I'm a badass. If I see anything, you'll probably hear me screaming like a little bitch. So anyway, all right, so we're on this side. Well, as you can see, I went all the way out of my way to get, you know, not to disturb geese. So we are here. This is where they party. Now remember the sign, no open fires. And you walk here, and I think that was an open fire at one time. Why are you coming over here? You see that fish over there? I don't have anything. So anyway, we are, so they hear something probably over there, and then they go investigate probably through here. Just got to keep an eye on them geese. I don't want them biting my ass. There's a lot of geese poop around here too. So I will assume in here. And that means they're going to block my way out. So anyway, I will assume again for the third time. I'll assume somewhere in here, because this is the trail. I don't think they would go. Well, I do, so I can't say I don't think they would. But yeah, probably somewhere, you know, back in the woods farther. I'm sure he wasn't too close to them. Or they could have went on the other side of the Gorge Trail also, you know. But, you know, something like in here. So that's the story. We're at Felton Lake. And so the other story is the kids were hiking out of another spot. It was Felton Trail, which is just up the street from here, which we'll go there after, but I'm going to shut it off before and we'll drive. But yeah, it was... I don't have any bread for him either. It'll be cool. Yeah, so they were hiking and they were coming back, and it was just turning into about dusk. And they said they heard something in the woods behind them. So they figured it was just an animal or a bear or something like that. So they increased their speed a little bit, and it increased with them. So I come up here a lot. The forest does play tricks on you. It's not always, yeah, the fish are jumping pretty good. It's not always, you know, something in the woods. It could be the echo of your own feet. So, just, you know, they're beeping at me. Does that mean I should leave? Well, I'm going to anyway, so. All right, so then the other story was, so as they increased their speed, the noise behind them also increased. So Say goodbye, babies. So by the time they saw their car, it was a run. So, and when they got into their car, they turned on the headlights, and they saw green glowing eyes about 7 feet up. So, and then of course, both times, and this one, I think they said they could see the fur was like reddish brown, or the hair on his body. So we're going to take a walk up here a little bit and see what's going on up here. I'm going to show you up here a little cellar hole that we found. There's actually a couple of cool things up here, but there is a threat of rain. Anyway, so the next day, one of them came back, and he said he found him again. I call bullshit, because if I saw something like that, you can bet your ass I wouldn't be making a video like this right now. Sorry. You know, it's just, I don't even like some of the noises I hear up here. Yeah, so we're going along here. I think, well, this is the wrong side, but anyway, we are on Switchback Trail. So what it does is it just comes down through here and then obviously switches back. It goes around in a circle, basically. So if you're up here, so again, you know, it's cool to walk up here. It's cool to do all this shit and do all this stuff here, and you know, hike the trails. But a couple of things: you got to have your bug spray, you got to have your tick spray, whatever. I use Deep Woods Off with Picaridin in it or something like that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It does everywhere else but here, for sure. But up here it's just like everything's on steroids. So, all right, we're just gonna shut this off for now. So last year when I was up here, this was all mowed down and everything. With the COVID and everything, that's not happening anymore. Not many people are coming up here anymore, going this far. A lot less hikers, a lot less everything. So, and I think that's why the coyotes are starting to come a little closer to, you know, the where they normally don't. I've been coming up here 10 years, probably seen 2 coyotes. One was today and one was at the end of winter, somewhere around there. So, yep. It's kind of funny. You know, last year I saw nothing, really. This year I saw a bear. I saw a moose last year and deer. This year, coyote, bear, moose, or was that last year? Last year was the moose. So I saw a moose last year. So yeah, everything's up here. I mean, you'll get a little bit of everything. So as you can see, I don't know if you can or not, but up here in just in front of me, this is a old cellar. Well, it's actually an old foundation. I don't think anything has really been up here for a while, like 60s. So I'm assuming this is from the 60s. Once again, you know, people have ransacked it, went through it. I'm sure people have metal detected, I'm not sure. I could picture it being, you know, something. Yeah, but see, it's been, you know, they used all the stuff. You know, there's a desk or something there. And you have that. I haven't really figured out what that is. But there's metal here and everything. I want to say this was like a countertop metal. And then there's really nothing up top. But if I was to metal detect, I would stay out of here. I would go around it. Because this was like a little... it was a little schoolhouse or cabin for the camp. You got a water hose, maybe. But I'd come up here and do all this. It doesn't look like too many people have done that, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Never seen anything here. You know, this is where all the action happened in the 70s and 80s and 60s. 60s, 70s, and 80s. Supposedly the last sighting for those two kids was 83. 83 or 87? Can't remember. But this has like a little road going up to it. And, you know, it's pretty cool. This is what I do when I get bored. I start looking around. And mosquitoes are going crazy. Oh, something actually tipped that over. I got it. Let's follow this. Looks like another foundation, actually. I didn't notice this before. Let's check this out. And it's a road. See where I can go here. What is this? Wow. So I'm seeing this for the first time. There's like a whole bunch of, looks like foundations. We might be at a part of the camp. Not sure. Because I really don't know where the camp was, to be honest with you. I'm assuming it was up top, and I'm getting attacked by horseflies big time right now. Wow. I'm actually a little excited now. Oh, wow. Never seen this. Somebody else has, though. That's one thing. You know, if you ever come up here at my recommendation, please do not leave shit behind. Respect everything. Wow. Yeah, so this is my first time seeing this. Wow. Cool. See, now I want to get the metal detector and detect around here. It'll probably just be clad, but, you know, people have been here, so. And it looks like they have continued to come here for quite some time. Wow. No, seriously, first time I've seen that. Somebody's shooting in the distance. Hate that shit too. Look at this. Oh, wow. Okay, well, this is where I end the video because I end my stopping. I think that's a car. That's fucking cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a like and a subscribe. I'm probably going to do Ashley Lake because I already had done that. The next video, and this one here, I'll try to put it up first. Hopefully, if you watch the Ashley Lake one, it will say it's out of order because I did it yesterday and Felton is today. So because it just worked out that way, and I wanted to do Felton Pond first. So anyway, just ignore that part because I don't edit my videos, obviously, otherwise this wouldn't be so long. All right, thanks a lot. Give me a like and a subscribe. If you like this type of video, let me know, and I will definitely continue to do more. And let me know how I can improve, other than stopping. Kidding. All right, thank you. Coming up here, this is the other spot where somebody said this is where the hikers were. So we're just coming up. This is just up the road from Felton Pond. And this is where I think, this is called Felton Trail. This is where I think they saw it. Just think, right here. So, yeah, because this is Felton Trail, and I think this is where they saw him, probably over there in the woods there or something like that. But they were hiking this trail, and yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go up there today because it's starting to get late, and plus the horseflies are really killer tonight. I even bought some Raid to spray out my window when I'm sitting in the truck. But anyway, yeah, up here is where the other spot, and I think this is where they went back to the spot. The one person went back to the spot where he saw it the night before and went back the next day, and he said he found him again. And don't think anything happened. I think he said it just ran off into the woods. So there you go. That's that one. And yeah, so if you like this type of video, give it a like and a subscribe. It went a little longer than I wanted it to, but we explored a little bit more than I had expected to also. I was just going to go to the pond, show it to you, but then I found all that other cool stuff. So that's what I found in the woods, for those of you who are wondering. I didn't know that was there. That chimney stack was what I found in the woods. So no, it was not clickbait. All right, folks, thanks a lot. Like and subscribe. We're going to be doing Ashley Lake next. And in the video, it's already done. And I said this might be a little out of sequence because I wanted to do Felton Pond first. So I did Felton Pond today, and I didn't upload Ashley Lake. So enjoy those, because those are going to be like one day and one the next day, or maybe both tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see. All right. Either way, enjoy, and thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.